let's get ready to spill the tea. Hello everyone, so for today's video I am going to be doing a kind of more like personal, juicy Q&A. I'm basically going to answer questions that I've never really answered before, so they might be a bit more like personal or a bit more like juicy. So I asked you on my Instagram for some questions. You guys asked me quite a few, and I also asked for some on my Snapchat, so please ignore how I look. It's like quite late at night while I'm filming this, but I thought I would just sit down and chat with you guys, as I feel like I want to make a few changes to my channel, as I feel like I've grown up a bit more and I'm not really feeling my videos at the moment. So yeah, I might be a bit more myself from now on. But anyways, I've got my phone here and I'm going to be answering some of your questions, so let's just get right into it. So first I'm going to go through and answer the ones from Instagram, because that's where I got the most questions and that's where I like pretty much asked for the questions. So I've got over 30 comments, so I'm just going to go through a few and answer some. So Georgia says relationship status or status, whatever you want to call it, which is single. That's all I'm going to say. Erin says, what made you want to start YouTube? So the thing that made me want to start YouTube is kind of, it sounds really bad, but I kind of wanted to have a fan base, if you get what I mean. So I wanted to have people that like care about what I post, if you get what I mean. So not in like a selfish way, I mean as in like I want to please people, I want to put out videos that will make people happy and things like that. And I think YouTube just brings such a like interesting aspect to life. Like if you're bored, you can just film a video and post it, and I absolutely love making videos, so yeah. Someone said, what is your biggest makeup pet peeve? I'm gonna say like some for myself and some for other people. So the ones for myself is when you get mascara on your eyelid. That really pisses me off, and I don't even know why, but it just really does. And I don't know, I keep doing it and it really annoys me. And another is basically when you're doing your eyebrows and you brush it out with the spoolie, but the product transfers onto like this bit of your face. It really annoys me, because it means that you have to rub off your foundation and then you're left with a brown bit here. I do it literally every single time I put foundation on. Then I'd say on other people, when people put a full face of makeup on without mascara, that is probably my biggest pet peeve. I absolutely hate it when people do that. Like if you do that, please just sort yourself out and put mascara on. It's not that difficult, you can just put one coat on, it's fine. Just really annoys me when people don't put mascara on but they have like foundation on. Or when people like do a full face of makeup without doing their eyebrows, that annoys me. Or when people wear like orange foundation and like cake it on, that really pisses me off, because it's like, just get a foundation in the right shade. A few people said, what are you picking for your GCSEs? So I'm going to quickly say, so I'm taking triple science, so like separate sciences, obviously like maths, English and all them, and then I'm taking geography, textiles and media. So yeah, that's what I'm picking. Megan said, ever wanted to quit YouTube before? And yes, I have. If you remember, it was probably like a month. It was kind of before Christmas, like in December, maybe November. I went through a period of not really uploading, and that was when I kind of thought to myself, I don't really want to do YouTube anymore because I'm enjoying my life, because something happened which like I was more interested in. Yeah, so at that period I kind of wanted to stop YouTube because I just had better things to do, but then it kind of got a bit foggy and kind of messed up, so I came back to YouTube. So someone asked, what are your grades in school? And my grades are actually like quite good, like not sounding like all like big-headed and everything, but like I get quite good grades at school. Like I can't remember exactly, but I won like 7, 8s and 9s, like not GCSE level, at like year 9 level, which I think is quite good. I'm not really too sure, but yeah, they're my grades. I don't really like talking about it, but that's my grades. Do you think of yourself as spoiled or just normal? I'd say I'm quite normal, but I am lucky, and I don't mean that as in spoiled. Like if I said to my mum, oh I want this hoodie, she wouldn't buy it for me, if you get what I mean. But then she wouldn't say no, I'm never getting you that. Like she gives me money when I go into town, which I'd say is quite lucky. I wouldn't say I'm spoiled. Some people might not, but personally I don't think I'm spoiled compared to other people. But I'm like quite lucky in the fact that my parents do buy me like things that I need, like new clothes, but then again I'm not like getting a new pair of jeans or a new jumper or a new pair of shoes every weekend. So I don't know, you can judge it how you want, but personally I don't think I'm spoiled. Is there any teacher you hate or dread to have at school? Probably my French teacher. If you go to my school you know who she is. I absolutely hate her with a passion. As soon as I walk in that French room. Who else? There's not many teachers that I hate. There's just like, I don't know, like, yeah, my French teacher is probably the one that I hate the most. Someone said, who do you hate the most out of your friendship group? Have the school ever talked to you about your YouTube channel? No. Now that I think about it, like, no teachers specifically have asked me about my YouTube channel. I know a few teachers know because my mum told my English teacher about my YouTube channel. I know he knows. He kind of talked to me about it, but no one, like, it's never been mentioned to me. Like, the teachers never come up to me and said like, oh, you do YouTube, like you shouldn't because it's dangerous and all that. Like, even if they did, I wouldn't listen, but like no one's ever done that because, I don't know. Connor asks, do you have any legs? And the answer is yes. Damana, I'm not going to answer your question, but I think you know the answer. Katie says, do you have a boyfriend? And no, I don't, unfortunately. When and where did you have your first kiss? I'm going to say from primary. I don't know if that counts, but I'm just going to say it anyway. And I'm pretty sure like it was at school and we were just in the classroom, and then I'm pretty sure like my friend just went, oh, kiss so and so, it's not that bad. I literally remember it so well, and then I just kissed him, so yeah. Olivia says, do you have a crush at school? That's quite complicated, that, but I would say yes, but then I would also say no at the same time, like, Lily says, what age did you start your period? I started my period when I was 12. I started it on my 12th birthday, so yeah, pretty lucky. Good to be me. Maisie says, how many boyfriends have you had? And I've had like, well, I've had like those on and off ones in primary, but during secondary I haven't had a boyfriend, so yeah. Now I'm going to move on to the questions from Snapchat, and I've got a few, so I'm just going to go through them. So Megan says, would you rather stub your toe with a toothpick in your toenail or run into a wall and bang your head? I'd literally rather run into a wall and bang my head, because imagine how much it would hurt if you had a toothpick like in your nail and then stubbed your toe. I can't even think about that without like wanting to throw up. Millie says, have you started your period? If so, what age were you? And also, do you have any tips or advice? So as I said, I started it when I was 12, and I think that's pretty normal actually. And tips and advice, I'd say don't be pathetic about it, because no one wants someone to be pathetic, like when they're like, I'm on my period, like don't do that. Kind of just deal with your mood swings. Try not to like let it out on people, because then like you might seem quite like bitchy. And to deal with cramps, like take paracetamol or get a hot water bottle, have a nice bath. It's really not that bad, like don't worry about it. Olivia said, what inspired you to start YouTube? Would you ever quit? And I've kind of already answered this, but what inspired me to start was like building a fan base, as I said. And would you ever quit? I probably, well obviously there's going to be a point when I will quit, but not in the near future, as I'm generally really enjoying doing it at the moment. So I probably will at some point, but not right now. Erin says, what is your favourite app on your phone? I'd probably say Snapchat, because yeah, probably Snapchat. Barnaby says, are you a lesbian? No, I am not a lesbian. Someone said, how do you deal with hate on social media? I've kind of answered this before in like various different like live streams and stuff, but I basically just ignore it, and it's easier said than done, but I just try and ignore it. And if I see a comment that is quite like hurtful, I'll literally just ignore it, and I don't even bother blocking the person, because I find that that gives them attention, because then they know I've been hurt by it, because obviously you know if you've been blocked. So yeah, I just ignore it and I try not to think about it, because that's like the best thing you can do, I guess. Katie says, who's your celeb crush? Now, I've got a few, but I'd say Cole Sprouse, Shawn Mendes, what's he called? Something Franco, can't remember what his name is, but he's so fit. Yeah, Zac Efron actually as well, but yeah, that's about it. Someone keeps asking me if my L'Oreal True Match has shimmer in it, and no it doesn't. So that is the end of this Q&A. I know it wasn't that juicy, because you guys, you need to ask me more juicy questions next time. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below and subscribe. Get me to 6,000 subscribers. And don't forget to hit the notification bell, because then you will know when I upload a video, and follow my social medias down below. I know you won't regret it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!